Course title is Microcontroller Architecture and Programming. Name of the module is Memories. Outline. This outcome of the learning. Dear student, in previous module, we have learned about the different hardware aspects of 8051 microcontroller. Let us revise the unique features of 8051. The features of 8051 are shown in table 1. 8051 has on-chip 4K ROM. 8051 has 128 bytes of RAM. It has 2 timers. It has 32 input-output pins. 8051 has 1 serial port and 6 interrupt sources. With this basic feature, 8051 microcontroller can be made to control the operation of any simple or fairly complex digital control applications. A computing machine must have memory for program code bytes, that is instruction, in ROM, and RAM memory for variable data that can be altered as the program runs. The 8051 has internal ROM and RAM memory for these functions and a special memory called Special Function Register SFR. Additional memory can be added externally using suitable circuits. Internal ROM. As per the feature, 8051 has 4 kilobytes of space to store the instructions or the program code bytes to run the machine. This is built-in ROM which occupies the address space from 0000H to 0FFF hexacode. The program counter in general is used to address the program code bytes from 0000H to FFFFH for 16-bit addressing system. The program address higher than 0FFF hexa, which exceeds the internal ROM capacity, will cause the 8051 to automatically fetch the code bytes from external program memory. The code's byte can also be fetched exclusively from an external memory address from 0000H to FFFF hexa by connecting the external access EA pin, that is pin 31 of the chip, to ground. The program counter does not care where the code is. Therefore, circuit designer should decide whether the code is found in internal memory, totally in external memory, or combination of both. Here is the internal RAM. The 8051 consists of 128 bytes of internal RAM for temporary storage and is organized into 3 distinct areas. First, a register bank. 32 bytes from address 00 hexa to 1F hexa, that makes up 32 working register organized as 4 banks of 8 registers each. The 4 register banks are numbered 0 to 3 and are made up of 8 registers, namely R0, R1, R2, R3 dash dash to R7. Each register can be addressed by a name when the bank is selected, like R0, R1 dash dash R7, or by its RAM address. Example, R0 of bank 3 is R0 when bank 3 is selected, or address 18H, that is hexa, whether bank 3 is selected or no. Bits RS0 and RS1 in PSW register, that is a program status word SFR register, determine which bank of register is currently in use at any time when the program is running, as per the table shown on the display. Register bank not selected can be used as general purpose RAM. Bank 0 is selected on reset of the chip. To 2. A bit addressable area. A bit addressable area of 16 byte occupies a RAM byte address from 20 hexa to 20F hexa, forming a total of 128 addressable bits. And addressable bits may be specified by its bit address of 00 hexa to 7F hexa, or 8 bits may form any byte address from 20H to 20F hex. Thus, for example, a bit address 4F hexa is also a bit 7 of byte address 29 hexa. Addressable bits are useful when program needs only to remember a binary event, like a fan switch is on or light switch is off, etc. etc. Therefore, individual events can be controlled. This is what a microcontroller is different from microprocessor. 3. A general purpose RAM area above the bit area from 30 hexa to 7F hexa and is addressable as bytes. Next we come to the special function registers, referred as SFR. The 8051 consists of 128 bytes of internal RAM having an address from 00H to 7F hexa. Beyond 7F hexa address, there is a group of specific internal register, each called a special function register, abbreviated as SFR, which may be addressed much like internal RAM using addresses from 80 hexa to FF hexa. The SFR names and the individual internal RAM address are given in the adjoining table. Some special function registers in the table which are highlighted in yellow color are also bit addressable, like a bit area of internal 128 bytes RAM. This feature allows the programmer to change any bit need to be altered, leaving the remaining bits in their SFR unchanged. Not all of these addresses from 80 hexa to FF hexa are used for special function registers. And attempting to use an address that is not defined will give unpredictable result. Note that program counter is not a part of special function register and has no internal RAM address. SFR are named in certain opcodes by their functional names, such as A for register A or accumulator, B for register B, PSW for program status word, and so on, and also referred by its opcode by their addresses such as E0, as you can see in the table, E0 for register A, F0 for register B, DO for PSW, etc. Note that any address used in the program must start with a number. Thus, address E0 for register A in special function register begins with 0. Therefore, the to address for accumulator is 0E0. Failure to use this number convention will result in assembler error when the program is assembled. Register A and register B, which are CPU registers, are seen on the top of special function register. The 8051 contains 34 general purpose or working registers. Two of these are register A and register B, which holds the results of many instructions, particularly math and logical operations of 8051 central processing unit. The other 32 registers are arranged as a part of internal RAM in 4 banks, that is bank 0, bank 1, bank 2, bank 3 of 8 register each. A register, which is accumulator, is the most versatile of 2 CPU registers and is used for many operations including addition, subtraction, integer multiplication and division, and Boolean bit multiplications. Register A is also used for all data transfers between 8051 and any external memory. The register B is used with A register for multiplication and division operation and has no other function other than location where data may be stored. Next we have below that at serial number 3, data pointer, DPTR register. DPTR register is made up of two 8-bit registers, namely DPH and DPL. H stands for higher register and L stands for lower, which are used to furnish a memory address for internal and external code access and external data access. The DPTR is under the control of program instructions and can be specified by its 16-bit name DPTR or each individual by name DPH and DPL. DPTR does not have a single internal address. DPH and DPL each has assigned addresses. Next we go to serial number 12 of special function register table, that is a flag or flag register or program status word. Flags are 1-bit registers provided to store the results of certain program instructions. Other instructions can test the condition of these flags and make decisions based on the flag states. In order that the flag may be conveniently addressed, they are grouped inside the program status word PSW and the power control register, which is abbreviated as PCON, PCON. 8051 has 4 match flags that responds automatically to the outcome of the match operation, and this general purpose user flag can be set to bit 1 or cleared to bit 0 by the programmer as he desires. The match flag includes carry flag C, auxiliary flag AC, overflow flag OV, and parity flag P. Note that all of the flags can be set and cleared by the programmer at his will. The match flag, however, are all affected by match operations. The program status word contains the match flag, user flag F0, and the register select bit RS1 and RS2 that identify which of the 4 general purpose register bank is currently used by the program. Now we are moving to serial number 15 of special function register. A stack pointer. A stack. The stack refers to an area of internal RAM that is used in conjunction with certain opcodes to store and retrieve data quickly. The 8-bit stack pointer register is used by 8051 to hold an internal RAM address that is called the top of the stack. The address held in stack pointer register is the location in the internal RAM where the last byte of the data was stored by the stack operation. When data is to be placed on the stack pointer increments before storing the data on the stack so that stack grows up as the data is stored. As data is retrieved from the stack, the byte is read from the stack and then the stack pointer decrements to a point to the next available byte of stored data. The stack pointer is set to 07 hexa when 8051 is reset and can be changed to any internal RAM address by the programmer. The stack is limited in height to the size of the internal RAM. The stack has the potential, if the programmer is not careful, to limit its growth to overwrite valuable data in register bank, bit addressable RAM, and scratch pad of RAM areas. The programmer is responsible for making sure the stack does not grow beyond the predefined bounds. The stack is normally placed high in internal RAM by appropriate choice of a number or address placed in the stack pointer register. to avoid conflict with the register bank, bit address register and scratchpad internal areas. The program counter and data pointer are such that they are 16-bit registers and each is used to hold the address of bytes in the memory. Program instruction bytes are fetched from location in ROM that are addressed by program counter. Program ROM may be on the chip at address 0000 hexa to 0FFF hexa or external to the chip for address that exceeds 0FFF hexa or totally external for all addresses from 0000 hexa to FFFF hexa. The program counter is automatically incremented after every instruction byte is fetched and may also be altered by certain instructions. The program counter is the only register that does not have an internal address. Remaining special function registers will be covered in the next topic as and when required. These are the reference. Thank you very much.